Good morning on Monday, November 27th. Thanks for sticking around. It's been a very hectic day at CNET Studios here in New York. I'm BVG, and your hosts today for the 359 podcast, episode 322. It's Ben Fox, Rubin, and Roger Cheng.
Hello.
Woohoo!
Happy Cyber Monday.
We're always like solo energy compared to his awesome intros.
I know, it's hard to follow up with BVG's intros.
But way to go. Way to go.
That's because I'm just strung out at this point because we did the buyer's guide this morning and then had another live show, and this is my third live show, and then I have a lot of equipment to install this evening, so I'm just burnt right now.
Well, we're very happy to have you. We'll try to make it
totally.
as easy as possible.
Sorry.
Don't apologize. No, I like being busy. I'm just saying you're loopy from being sick. I'm loopy from this company.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm a little, still recovering from a wild weekend of food poisoning and just epic coughing fits. It's good times for me. So we're going to be talking about Cyber Monday. We won't
Big surprise.
And we won't be talking about the best deals. Obviously, if you were interested in that, you caught our earlier live show. But we will talk a little bit about sort of how people are actually shopping on Cyber Monday, right? Some of the changes that are happening. We're also going to be talking about the Kindle. Fortunately, Ben is our Amazon and e-commerce expert. He's going to be answering all of my questions. I have plenty of questions on all these
Kindle.
topics.
So we're talking about the Kindle because it's the 10th anniversary that just happened last Sunday.
Yep.
So, yeah, let's get to the
So, as always, if you have any
podcast.
questions, leave them in the comments section. Brian will pick out the best, and Ben will likely answer them in 3 minutes and 59 seconds.
From 3, 2.
Welcome to the 359. I'm Roger Cheng.
I'm Ben Fox Rubin.
So Cyber Monday is here upon us. We've already talked about the best deals at an earlier live show, but Ben and I wanted to discuss sort of the way we're shopping, the differences in how we're shopping on Cyber Monday. Ben, give me just sort of an outline. How is Black Friday and Cyber Monday stacking up against the previous years?
It's online continues to do really, really well. We're seeing double-digit growth as far as revenue increases. The thing that I find most interesting is, and we've been talking a lot about this, or I've been writing a lot about this, is mobile. So mobile has been this thing that everybody's been excited about and waiting to happen, that like there's a lot of mobile traffic.
Right.
Everybody's like looking around and like grazing on their smartphones. Well, it actually looks like there's some positive numbers to show that people are actually also buying stuff on their phones as well.
Yeah, I mean, I just bought a TV last night.
On your phone?
On my phone.
Like, didn't you want to do that on desktop?
I was in the car. I needed the TV now.
I was driving and I needed a television.
I was not driving, but I did end up buying a TV in a car.
Yeah, so like I've been writing about this from like the retailer perspective, from the payments perspective, that a lot of payment providers like PayPal and Visa, a lot of retailers like Walmart and eBay have been trying to make it a lot easier for you to just get through the pipeline from start to finish, and it seems to actually be working. Like, how was it buying your television?
It was pretty painless. I mean, I did still have to insert, like, I had to enter in my
Well, did you use
full
like
credit
Amazon
card.
or
No, I bought something from Target.
Okay, and
Actually, I actually canceled an order that I made on my phone on Amazon. That I previously purchased on my phone. I canceled that order, and then I immediately ordered one on Target because the same product was available to me earlier.
And
at the same price.
And you were like a new Target customer, so you had to like put in all your new information and
everything.
It
was actually really annoying to do it. Like, I tried to enter information and it didn't remember my account, or I didn't remember my password. So I just went in as a new customer and it was fine.
Yeah, and that's a lot of reason why a lot of people didn't want to shop on their phones for a long time.
Yeah.
But I guess you really wanted that TV.
I was on my way to it was like a pickup. So like I was on my way to the store. I was just gonna order it. I knew there was only like one left, so I wanted to just make sure I had it. So
as a comparison, also, online shopping has been doing really well. Mobile has been increasing, so that's been interesting. In store, so far, at least the foot traffic has been flat. So we've been talking a lot about, or we've been seeing a lot of like stores closing, a lot of stores going into bankruptcy. I don't know. Are people still shopping in stores?
That's the thing. Are people going to see this stuff, or are they pretty content with looking on their screens? That's what I'm curious about.
So as the e-commerce reporter, I actually went to Best Buy and bought all the stuff that I wanted to buy on Black Friday. So I guess I'm a terrible e-commerce reporter.
Was it busy? Was it a good experience, though?
It was busy. Yeah, it was definitely busy, and they had a ton of inventory all over the place that made the Best Buy like rather maze-like. But when I go into a store these days, I just, know exactly what I want to buy. I already did all my research ahead of time. So you go bing, bang, boom and buy what you need.
That's how you do it, man. When you're preparing for this stuff, you got to make a list ahead of time. You got to know what you want. Next up, we want to talk about the Kindle, which marked its 10th anniversary last Sunday. But before then, you talked to a couple of Amazon executives about sort of the influence that the Kindle's had on just how we read. I mean, what did you sort of get from these guys?
I would probably say, so we're close to out of time. So I wanted to mention this one really funny tidbit that I heard from one of the executives. So they did, right before the original Kindle launch more than 10 years ago, a bunch of the Kindle executives or a bunch of the Kindle workers went to Jeff Bezos's parents' house for a 2-day offsite with Jeff, because I guess Jeff now is the world's richest person, but back then he was merely a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
And wanted to save some money.
Regular
so
dude.
had an offsite at mom and dad's place while mom and dad were in Italy. So that was, so when you have a Kindle, that's how they prepared it for the market.
Oh, all right. We couldn't get to the actual story, but please check it out on CNET. I'm Roger Cheng.
I'm Ben Fox Rubin.
Thanks for listening.
Regular guy.
That was
Just
the
a
story you're
billionaire.
going to share.
That was so funny to me that he went to like mom and dad's house.
What a world we live in. The
He's
regular guy's a
literally-
billionaire, and Roger's
Regular
buying
Joe.
TVs from cars.
Right.
He's literally the world's
Well, I didn't
richest
buy a
person.
car on my TV. That would have been interesting.
I looked it up too. It's not like he was a millionaire back
He was
10
like a
years
legit
ago.
billionaire. Well, he was
a billionaire.
But he was
He's
a
been
billionaire on paper, though, right? I mean,
He's-
it's not like
Yeah.
he can cash out that stock right away or anything.
No, he would
So he
absolutely
he wasn't
cave.
particularly liquid.
He
right?
would cave. Well, what was
be
it? The
fair.
storyline, I think from Friday. I don't remember. Apparently, Jeff Bezos is now worth $100 billion.
Yeah, I think it was Black Friday pushed
on
his-
Black Friday.
I think it pushed his because I mean it's Black Friday and it pushed his the market cap up to the point where he was worth $100 billion.
It is pretty amazing.
Insane.
And he did mention, I will say, earlier this year that he was looking into philanthropy. We know he has some money that he could potentially spend.
Hasn't he? He hasn't committed to giving away his money like
No.
Warren Buffett.
Not
Bill
that I
Gates?
know of.
Okay.
I mean, correct me, somebody, if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that he's done that.
Give us some extra insights into like the Kindle and like the last 10 years. Like we didn't really get a chance to talk about this on the podcast, but like what, beyond spawning a clone of other e-readers, like what has the Kindle really done to kind of change our reading experience?
I think the biggest thing that I got out of, from the hardware perspective, the thing that was difficult for them to do that nobody had done before was the free wireless connection that they added to the original
Whisper
Kindle.
Sync.
Was it called
It
Whisper
was
Sync?
called Whisper Sync,
So
I
they
remember.
bought wireless wholesale from Sprint.
Yep.
And apparently Sprint continues to provide that connection to original Kindles.
Oh, yes.
So
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah.
still have one
Yep.
from 10 years ago, it's
At
actually...
some point, I think they switched to AT&T because of the international applications.
It depends which Kindle you're using and which country, but it was something that Bezos encouraged the team. This was still like a very early team, like
Right.
a very small group of people from Lab 126. This was Lab 126, which is Amazon's Skunkworks.
What is Skunksworks?
It's like their
Skunkworks.
hardware development
Yeah,
lab.
all right.
But this was only like 8 people that started it off. Now there are thousands of people that work at
It's not
Lab
really,
126.
Yeah, not really Skunkworks anymore.
It is kind of. I mean, like that's where the Echo came out of. That's
Yeah,
where
I
the
know, but
Fire
like
phone came
Skunkworks
from.
like makes it seem like it's this unofficial thing, and Lab 126 is like a very official thing now.
Yeah,
A very big part of the company.
But like either way, Bezos was very involved in the creation of the Kindle.
Yep.
And encouraged them that look, this is what readers want. This is what people want. They don't want to connect it to a computer to download new content. They want to be able to do it, and they want to be able to do it anywhere. And it proved to be quite successful.
Yeah, sure. All right,
What?
what do we got?
What?
Questions?
What do you want?
Questions?
Let's just
Comments?
Oh,
sit
that's
here.
why I'm here.
Let's
Sorry,
just,
Brian.
Let's just we can keep
going.
keep talking about the Kindle if you
No.
want.
We do have some good questions and commentary.
All right.
You said you bought the TV from the car. Anything else anybody got good deals on this weekend? For one, I did a lot of shopping done. I got a lot done this weekend just because it was convenient. I was already on holiday break,
Yeah.
sitting
Yeah,
on
yeah.
my couch. Personally, I don't like doing the shopping on mobile. I like having a bigger picture in front of my eyes.
Totally.
Most people do.
And that's simply all it really comes down to. I understand there's a lot of security in mobile now, and they've really got the system down. But I gotta really get into the grid of it.
And just to be clear, most of revenue still comes from desktop.
Sure.
Like usually you would want to buy a TV on desktop, but Roger is a special.
I mean,
special
Well,
case.
I also I kind of knew what I wanted.
You already knew, yeah.
I knew what I wanted. It was really just about. I mean, the only barrier would have been like the annoyance of having to deal with a mobile purchase, and it wasn't that bad. It was just sort of like a really easy.
But that's it. You knew exactly
Yeah.
what you were going in to get. I was looking around for ideas for other folks, so I needed to, spelunk, I
And
think is the
I think
correct
it
terminology in this case. And I was not in the market for TV, so honestly, I didn't hit a lot of very special deals. I found some
Right.
cool stuff, but nothing on those like mega doorbuster deals.
And I would say.
So thank you to Pamela from the chat for the question. What else did you get?
I mean, there was a big no. The point I wanted to make was like I think there was a. I think retailers have made it easier if you like don't want to log in to like go in and just come in as a guest and purchase. I feel like that process was a lot harder back in the day. Like they always want to
Even
get
a
you to
couple years
sign
ago.
up. It's just the process was like you had to create your own ID or whatever. Like if you want to just check out as a guest, just insert your information, fine. And like that made it a lot more hassle free this time.
Yeah. All right. So I'll tell Pamela what I got. So at the Best Buy, this is why I went into the store. Was I actually wanted to like see this first? Was
He's so proud of his new
I
phone.
actually switched to Android.
Yeah, guys.
Yeah.
Not
boy.
an iPhone. Not an iSheep. He's not an iSheep anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like I just didn't have like $1,000 plus to spend on an iPhone 10, so I switched.
As I
from,
hide my phone.
Right.
Like-
So I switched from an iPhone 6 to Samsung Galaxy S8. I got it at Best Buy. I also got a Google Home Mini, which was $29 plus a $10 gift certificate.
kind of a
And
nice
I
deal.
also got an Amazon Echo, the new one, for $80 for
Wow.
my brother and his wife.
Nice.
So
Whoa, did you just spoil that? What if he's
No,
listening?
they asked for it. They asked for it, and we're getting
Also,
it for
they're
them.
probably not listening. So.
They're definitely not listening. I don't think my family knows what I do generally. So
I got a second Echo Dot.
okay,
At $30, I figured like that's as low as it's probably gonna get. Right?
yeah, usually.
Yeah, like maybe it's.
I don't think it's gone any lower.
Has
than
it gone
that.
25? I feel like it's hit 25.
Don't
at
think
one
so.
point.
Nope.
I don't
No,
remember
no,
seeing
no.
that.
Okay.
No, it's supposed to be the lowest ever today, which is $29.99. They were able to say that because it was $30 on Black Friday.
Oh my
So
God.
they dropped it by a penny
Oh
and
my
said lowest
God.
ever. It's never been 25. It has been 35.
I actually got it
before.
from Best Buy.
Okay.
So
Best Buy's been having some
Yeah.
pretty good deals, and no, I don't work for Best Buy.
No, Best Buy does continue to put most of their forte. I mean, they lean right into that Black Friday. That
Oh,
is
yeah.
their day.
Yeah.
For now.
I mean, like, look, they're a traditional retailer. They're brick and mortar.
Yep.
And, you got to bring your A game these days if you're going to be a traditional retailer.
Yep.
And I think that they did a pretty good job, at least for me, in bringing people out. Walmart also had a really, really good deal on the Google Home Mini where
I think they all had the same deal, right? It was like
This one was
$30
a
with a
little bit-
$10 gift card of some sort. Or?
Walmart was even nicer, where it was $29. They were all $29, and if you connected it to Google Express, if you connected your Google Home Mini to Google Express with your Walmart account, so it was a couple of hoops to jump through. The next purchase you made with Walmart through Google Express, you got $25 off.
Oh.
Which in effect made the Google Home Mini, if you wanted to think about it this way, $4. So I was
Woof.
actually going to buy it through Walmart, but they were already sold out online by the time I woke up on
yeah.
Black Friday.
A lot
Josh
of
is-
people probably did the math before you did.
Josh
Yeah.
Boyd is pointing that out in the chat right now, how you could get mega credit at Walmart for Google Home Minis.
Yes. Yeah. And I think
Except now you can't get them.
I think they're available still in store. Like if you want to
Oh,
go
got
into a
it. Okay.
store, but now I kind of feel like it's a little bit of a bait and switch where they're just trying to get you inside the store and
Oh,
then
yeah.
buy more stuff.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's the whole idea of doorbusters, right?
Yeah. Yeah. But like, come on. Just let
Come
me
on.
buy it online.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on. So as Cyber Monday ticks along, Angel Rodriguez is curious, what's better, the Amazon Fire Stick or the Roku Stick? Now,
Great
I wish
question.
we had David Katz
I
here because
know,
he's
I
always the
know.
guy to ask about this, but if I remember correctly, he leans pretty heavy on those Rokus.
Yep.
He likes the
Yeah, yeah.
Roku.
He
I was
does
gonna
love
say
the
that.
Rokus. He says that's the best
It's
value for your
it's
money.
also the one that's, I guess, the cleanest because Amazon definitely pushes its content a little bit more to the forefront. It's easier to access Amazon Prime Video. It's a little bit clunkier when you want to get other stuff. And I believe there are a couple of services that are not on Amazon that are on Roku.
Yeah,
So-
Roku is generally known for being more platform agnostic. It doesn't care if you're watching Amazon or Netflix or HBO, whatever. And for that reason, I think CNET in general and David Katzmeyer especially.
The TV that I
Roku.
bought was a small TV that had Roku built in as a platform.
Nice.
That's smart. It's a TCL TV.
That's smart. That's
Yeah.
just a smart TV.
Oh, that's terrible.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah.
You guys can leave.
See that
Pick your
after
waitress.
dark.
I've just been
Gets
fired.
corny.
It gets corny.
I like that Pele must have been watching the
Hey, Pele.
perhaps was a lot watching the buyer's guide earlier because they say that they're getting the Nix Play Iris Cloud Photo photo frame, digital picture frame, which is a pricey number, but it's a perfect gift for grandmother, as they point out.
Very nice.
So props to that.
I still remember when those were like a thing. Like, remember when like those digital photo frames were?
Yeah, it's kind of
Like
funny to
the
think that they're still
popular-
killing it right now, but when it's cloud synced like that, they do add some new features
It's
to it.
different.
and-
It's for sure. Like
Cloud
that
sync?
was like the original ones were very limited, right? You could have like loaded it like a USB thing. Like
Yeah, you put a
6
thumb drive in
photos,
there and-
whatever. Like the cloud sync adds a little element to it, but it is a pricey. It's a little pricey gift.
Does that mean that you could, send grandma fresh pics
Yeah.
right to
Yeah,
the frame?
that's the whole deal.
Yeah,
So they'd be like, hey, I took a new pic of the
Yeah.
kids.
that's what
That's
I've
kind of cute.
been
I
doing
like
for
it.
my extended families. I've been taking their old photo albums and digitizing them and putting them in Google Albums so that they have access to them indefinitely,
nice.
forever and ever. Because I'm watching them deteriorate as we speak.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just trying to save them.
That's
I don't
great.
want to put you on the spot, but do you remember what the price is for that digital frame thing?
It's around 200. It's in the neighborhood of 200.
Ooh, man
so yeah,
alive.
it's up there, but it's a pretty
But
looking
that-
frame, and
you-
it's
you
just
get
like
the-
wow.
It's not like a monthly
not on the
service or
market for
anything,
that.
right? It's just
I
connected to
don't.
your
They,
Wi-Fi.
I didn't remember
it's
seeing
just-
anything about a subscription. Definitely check out
Pretty-
cnet.com/cheapskates because I think Rick Broida had a good deal on it and
Nice.
punch-in code. So check that out for more shopping needs. Self-serving.
Ben, are you
Just buy stuff.
you gonna get one of these?
No.
Are you gonna give us? I feel like you're gonna give one as a gift.
No. It's
Okay.
too expensive.
It's
no way.
pretty pricey. $200.
I got
picture frame.
splurgy with like $80 for my brother. Come on.
Wow. I really love your brother. I guess
I religiously
Jeez,
read
man.
Rick Broida. Buy this thing for 5 cents. That's all you're getting out of me.
Hey,
Yeah, right.
Your brother's a lucky dude.
The C in CNET stands for coupons. Let's check in with our buddy Michael Brown. He says,
Hey.
Brown.
this just popped into my head because he says, I think people spend more time on Black Friday than they do on Cyber Monday, in store on Black Friday, than they do online for Cyber Monday. And it's funny, when I was out Friday night because I had to go shoot a concert, I avoided foot traffic that day. I don't like the crowd, so I
Yeah,
did my
yeah.
online shopping, and then I had to go out to work. And then on my way through, I'm jumping through the obstacle course that was my street as people are throwing bodies out of stores, and I'm exaggerating. It was a little
I'm
chaotic.
like, I don't know what neighborhood you live in. This is
you
intense.
look into the storefronts, and I swear to you that you could see signs inside the brick and mortar store advertising Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
which
yeah.
seemed
Oh,
funny
it's just,
to me.
it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a continuation of Black
Yeah, it's
Friday
keeping the
now.
cycle going.
I
Like
guess.
once you're there spending your money, like don't forget on Monday you could spend even more money
Yeah.
online. You don't have to come
It's
back.
basically the same deals too.
Yeah.
I mean, like that's a lot of what
That's
we've
what I've
seen.
kind of noticed with a lot of the deals. That they get kind of recycled.
So also, it's useful to tell people that usually this is around now is when most categories bottom out. So toys are expected. This is from Adobe Analytics, by the way. Toys are expected to bottom out today.
Oh, really?
I think furniture is expected to bottom out tomorrow.
I gotta get gift shopping.
Right, but it's all gonna like slowly go higher as we get deeper
I have
into
so many
the
nephews
season.
and nieces to buy for.
Yeah, because
Sad.
you're gonna move from, this is again taking from Adobe. You're gonna move from like price shoppers where like people want to get the best possible price to
Yeah.
convenience shoppers.
Yeah.
So as you get deeper into the holiday season, it's not like the prices are gonna spike. They're not gonna like skyrocket.
But they'll start
but-
to gradually go up.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So but this is what like a lot of people are asking me, when's the right time to shop? When's the best time to shop? It usually is in this window around Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and it's generally a 2-week window. It's like the Monday before Black Friday all the way through to the Friday after Cyber Monday. Like that's like usually when they save like their best deals.
So just non-affiliated plug, you're talking about covering nieces and nephews. Check Groupon and Costco because I got bulk deals on, they're not listening to this show because they're toddlers, Build-A-Bear deals.
Oh, really?
I'm
Build-A-Bear
sure they
certificates.
like that.
So that could cover a broad breadth.
Okay.
Just
All right.
just putting that out there.
Groupon.
Non-affiliated plug. That was some of the better
Okay.
ventures that I found in my Black Friday
Okay.
shopping. I don't know if they're still going on through Cyber Monday.
We'll do a little
Groupon,
research.
Costco, Build-A-Bear.
My kid
Okay.
would probably like Build-A-Bear.
What
sure.
kid wouldn't like a Build-A-Bear?
What kid?
My kid's not old enough for that yet.
So we're almost out of time. Let's recap. What were the best tablets through Black Friday, Cyber Monday?
Tablets?
Yeah, who were the winners? Who either had the best deal or maybe landed the most sales? Do
For
we know?
tablets.
Tablets.
I mean, like,
Tablets.
usually it's Amazon.
You know, like the big phones.
If you... No, not phablets, tablets. I would say usually it's Amazon. Usually you're going to
It's
find...
because of their Fire line.
It's because they have, like, the cheapest stuff, you
Yeah.
know, spec for spec. You're going to get the best bang for your buck getting an
Were there
Amazon
any good,
one.
like, really noteworthy iPad deals?
I don't think so, because the problem is that most of the time Apple stuff just doesn't go on
Well, I
sale.
mean, not Apple. I think a couple of them. I want to say like there was at least the kind of the base, the regular, just the iPad. I think
Mm-hmm.
that one got a pretty steep discount.
Not through Apple,
No,
right?
no,
Like,
not through
sometimes
Apple.
it's
It was like
through,
through-
Best Buy or Target.
It was through Best Buy or
I think
Target.
you're right, yeah.
But it was, I don't know. People buy those things anymore?
Tablets?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a thing people buy?
Somebody asked about them, so sure.
I guess
mean,
so.
like, look, if you're gonna buy them for a kid,
You'd recommend it. You'd
get
recommend
an
an
Amazon
Amazon-
one.
yeah.
yeah, definitely get like the $50 one,
Yep.
and I think they might be cheaper now. I'm sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. Just check CNET.com. So, but yeah, like infrequently you are gonna find some Apple deals. I'm a little frustrated too because like everybody's buying the AirPods anyway, but they're $160.
Yeah.
And they're like a huge seller this holiday season. For whatever reason, AirPods at $160 are
I still
like a
can't-
gift. Maybe you're gifting it for yourself because like I'm not buying anybody anything for $160.
Maybe for your wife. No?
Now you caught me on the
Yeah.
spot. Of course I would buy my wife $160 AirPods. Of course I would.
Yeah, I mean, I still can't. Feel like I'd freak out over losing those things.
Everybody in Manhattan now wears them.
I know. I see them everywhere now.
I feel like I'm going to get like, you know, caught in an alleyway and the Apple people are going to punch me. Be like, you're not wearing your AirPods today.
I feel bad for Scott Stein. I think he might be a little depressed because for a while there he was only the lonely running around with those on, and he was like iconic for it. And
Right.
now you see, like, he'll walk down the street and 6 people will pass by. And
Totally.
Yeah.
somewhere in the background you just hear Mad World playing softly. All around me are familiar faces.
So expect
worn-out faces.
come January, expect to see way more AirPods because they're selling a lot of them this holiday.
Yay.
You don't
Great.
say.
Great.
Was that not surprising?
No, I'm just saying, like, that's something to not look forward to, I guess.
Okay.
Just a sea of AirPods wherever you walk.
Maybe 1 or 2 Pixel buds sprinkled in there. I don't know.
You think?
No.
You think people will buy
no,
those things?
because you needed a Pixel for them.
Yeah.
It's a little too limited.
Although,
at this point.
man, that voice translation, killer.
You should read our review.
Okay.
I don't want to ruin it for you, but
Oh, is it that bad?
it's. I mean, like it's not great.
The
okay.
the last impression I got was from Sean's like hands-on at
Yes.
the event,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
worked
Sean
pretty well.
Hollister's,
Yeah,
where he spoke
so
Japanese.
so review not so great.
It's basically like it works like a shortcut. Anyway, I think Brian's trying to give us the hook.
Well, not exactly. I wanted to give a quick shout out to one of our longest loyalists, Michael Brown. Congratulations on buying your house.
Hey, wow, that's huge.
That's
Congrats,
awesome,
man.
Michael.
Super cool. And
It's a big deal. You're like a grown-up. It's crazy. Dang, you
And,
are mature, sir.
Can we come over?
Can we have a party there?
to take us out, Josh Boyda, be honest, has anyone ever bought something online while you're standing in the store?
Oh, of course.
Oh yeah, totally.
and then you just up and leave. Cashier looks at you funny, but you're like, yeah, you know what I just did. I don't feel like
No, I
waiting
feel like that's
anymore.
like a big fu. That's like I feel really great about it. Like, yeah, that's right. I just beat you. I just beat the system by giving you guys money online.
I can't name any specific instances, but I'm pretty sure everybody's guilty of that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
And before we do go, tomorrow we are going to be a little late again.
Yeah,
it's been a
sure.
hectic schedule here. So I think we're going to go on around 12:30, 12:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow.
Yeah.
So instead of our usual 11 o'clock, we just wanted to give a heads up because you guys are awesome and always catch us here online, and we don't want to leave you hanging.
And we are aware of the notification issue.
Yeah, we are totally aware of
Yeah.
the notification issue. It is beyond us. It's a YouTube algorithm thing.
Yep.
we're doing our part to stay on top of it, but it's kind of out of our control. But thanks for everybody, and we apologize.
Yeah,
Like,
thanks everybody
and thanks
for
for sticking
showing
around.
up.
Like, yeah, to actually show
Yeah.
up without those notifications is really impressive.
because without you, it's just me and these guys, and that would suck.
I'm totally pleasant. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm not going to say that about myself. I'm kind of horrible.
Anyways,
All right,
it's time
on
to wrap
that
it up.
note-
Thanks, everybody.
All right, if you liked anything you saw or heard here, check us out on CNET. Our podcast is also available on iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, SoundCloud, Feedburner, Google Play Music, and Amazon
The
Echo.
Amazon Echo.
That's right. Just call up the CNET skill.
Just say, hey, Jeff.
There,
how's it going?
there we are. Kind of awesome. I don't know. Still blown away by that.
Always a graceful dismount.
I know. All right. See you all tomorrow.
Bye, everybody. Thanks again.